Hi, I'm Trin Johnson and welcome to Dust in My Eye. If you like this video, please hit the like button. And if you'd like to see more of my videos, hit the subscribe button. And if you'd like to be notified when I upload a new video, hit that cute little bell. Last time on my last video, I talked about making gift tags out of cookie cutters. And I'm going to do a little bit more of that, only this time I am using this really cute little snow globe cookie cutter. And I got mine at our local cake decorating store, but you can get them on Amazon. I think you can get this exact one on Amazon. And I also saw a listing with 3 different sized snow globes and a whole bunch of different snow globes. But this is the one I have, and it's kind of fun to work with. And these are ones I made using this. You can get as complicated as you want or keep it as simple as you want. Like this one has a little bitty sheep on it, and this one's got a little deer hiding behind the tree. Anyway, so it's pretty easy when you have this stencil basically to draw from. So I'm going to put 2 on this page because I can fit 2. I can probably fit more than 2. This is not the best paper. I said that last time. It is 100% cotton, but it is very cheaply made. But it's 140 pounds, and that's really all I really need for this project, because I don't really want to use really good paper when it's a gift tag. It's not going to have any longevity. It's just to go on a gift. So I'm not going to worry about using really nice paper. Now, I always kind of start by getting my my bottom of the ball in. It's not a horizon. It's like the antithesis of horizon. Because that's where my whole scene is going to take place, and I'm just going to work on this one. Now, I thought a cute little snowman would be good in a snow globe. So maybe we will try something bigger in this one and try and do our little snowman guy. And then in the other one, maybe do a scene. So right out the gate, I'm not sure that I really need to draw very much. I think I'm just going to dive in there on this one directly with paint. And I want to use a nice dark paint so my snow will show up again. So I have some indigo here, and I also have some sodalite that I'm mixing it with. And I think what I'm going to do is wet my globe first. Now, I said this in the other video, I don't really have to worry about staying really within the lines because we're going to cut it out. Now, if I show you my other ones, I did a little shimmer edge around the outside. I didn't paint quite up to the edge. This time I'm going to try painting it all right up to the edge, and then to do the shimmery silvery coat on top of that. No, I don't want this guy to go necessarily all the way to the bottom. So I'm going to leave a little bubble Okay. Now I'm going to take some tissue and I'm going to get out my snowman just like I did before. There we go. All right. Now, while that is drying, I'm just going to let that stay flat for now. I'm going to go over to this one. And this one, we're going to do a little bit of sketching. I'm thinking maybe a nice little house. Chimney. Or just some rough windows. Maybe some bushes in front of the house. Some bigger trees. Nice path. Maybe some more trees over there. Okay, and this one, let's just kind of go above everything and get our blue in. Now my water has some blue in it, but that's okay because you can see it better with the blue in it. I'm going to use some indigo. Mixed with some cobalt. Now, if this was a snow globe, it would have a clear top. Like you wouldn't have a sky really. It would just be empty space. But sometimes they have little scenes in them that are like little backdrops. And that's what I'm imagining these to be, is the little like almost cardboard in the background on some snow globes. Because if we leave this all empty up there, it'd be kind of boring, I think. So, well, that's doing all right. What I would like to do while I have this damp is take a tissue and get some smoke coming out of the chimney. I think maybe I went too far. Oh, well, that's helpful. Let's have it just go that high. There we go. Okay, let's let that one dry. We'll go back to this one. And I'm going to use a little bit of that color I just had and tap my brush so it's kind of dry and kind of give the snowbank under the snowman something to sit on. Take a little bit of dark. Let's kind of go underneath him. And a very watered down version of the color of the snowman. And I'm going to give him some shading. Now this is clean water and I'm just fuzzing the edges. Okay, we got a little snowman guy. I'm trying to keep him really, really simple, but I know in my mind he's got to have a carrot nose because that's just how snowmen have their noses, and that's just what I want to see. Now, it doesn't have to be particularly big or particularly small or any particular shape. And then I just want a little dark color for his eyes and his mouth. Now, you don't even have to do anything else. You could put a hat on him, you could put arms on him, you could put trees behind him, you could put a moon like we did with the one picture, or you can just have a snowman in a snow globe. I am going to smooth out his fluff a little bit. Okay, let him dry. We'll go back over here. And I want like a very light gray, a little brown in it. And just kind of paint the path in. Although it's going to be covered in snow, so you want to maybe have some tracks. We'll use that light blue that's in the sky again and give it some snow down here. Now I don't want to paint the roof because I want the roof to be snowy, but I do want to paint the house. So I'm going to use a little bit of a rusty red. Just come in here. Get a little red house. A little red chimney. I want some dark use my dark blue, and I think I've added a little, I think it's graphite gray to it. Just trying to hint at the shapes here. I'm not trying to get really particular. I want this a little more rounded up there. Little shadow under the eaves. Okay. I want a little green. I have undersea green here that I'm mixing with a little bit of the indigo. And I'm going to use that for my evergreen trees. I'm just going back and forth, not evenly. Leave some space. Really simple tree. Because there's a little snow on the evergreen branches, so it's okay if there's white. Add a little more green. For the bushes. That's pretty simple. Now, if you want, you can get a little more detail here and just a little shadow in the windows. I'm going to just do a second coat. Make it pop a little more there. Very light. Blue in my snow. Yeah, just a little blue in my tree a little bit there. Okay, let's get a little dark gray. Yeah, a snowbank. All right, pretty simple. Now we're going to add some snow. And I think I'm going to use my sieve method, but you can use easily just white gouache or white watercolor, although gouache will work better. And just tap it off your brush, just, you know, spatter. But we're going to blow. So being a snow globe, this step's really important. Oh, too much, too much. That's okay. We can fix that. When that dries, we'll get a little snow on that too. Okay, one last part to do, and these are done. We're going to take some sepia, and I like to add a little red in it, get a kind of a rosewood, and we're going to paint the bottom of our snow globe. Now, if you did something with, say, jewel tones, maybe some jewel tone Christmas trees or something in there, then I would use a black lacquer kind of looking bottom. So I would paint this part black. But I like the wood tone with these natural outdoorsy scenes. Let that dry a little bit. We're going to get some spots. Okay. What I'm trying to do is get the shadow under the one part of the snow globe. Remember, if you go out the lines, it doesn't matter. Okay, those are kind of cute. He's got a big blob of snow right there. Okay. Come in there. Just feel like his face was getting lost in the shuffle. So I will take these and add to them. Little things for the, oops, better go the other way. Ties, so we can hook a ribbon to them. And I was using my silver pen to go around those. And now, when it's dry here, I'm going to go around the edge. And try and give it a glass feel. I think that makes it look a little shiny, a little more like it's a glass globe. I'm going to spray them, and then I'm going to cut them out. So I'll be back. So if you watched my last video, you saw that I was spraying them, my gift tags, with this Polycrylic. It's made by Minwax. It's a clear gloss. It's really nice. It gives them a little bit of a sheen and gives them a little more thickness, stiffness. So it's kind of a nice way to finish this project. I'm going to take this off the block and cut one out. Like I said, this is not the best paper, but it is 100% cotton. it doesn't really matter on this project if it's 100% cotton. I feel it's a gift tag and it's just not that important in this instance, although it is easier to paint on it when it is. But I'm going to cut this little guy out. It's nice to have two of them going at the same time because you can work on one while the other one is drying. And actually, I probably could have fit a few more on the page, but we didn't need to do that many of them. My scissor lesson is also in the other video. You can't just go in one direction when you're cutting out things. You have to kind of work your way into the corners from both directions so that you can get a nice cut. So I'm just going to do the one. Not both of them right now. Cut out a lot of paper dolls in my time. Scissor skills come in handy. I love these little Fiskars. They make everything cut so nicely and you can really get into those corners. So there's one little guy. And I'm not going to cut the other one out right now. You're going to have to use your imagination. And I'm going to do a little paper punch right in the middle of his string holder. Right there. Cut a piece of string. I like to go in through the back here and loop it around. There. I think they make really special, really cute little gift tags. So I am going to have these and all the other tags I made up on my Etsy shop. It's Dust in My Eye. And if you don't want to make your own, you can get some there. But I think you'd have fun making your own. So anyway, thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time. Please check out my Etsy shop, where I'll have these gift tags for sale, along with my cute little monsters and a bunch of other stuff. And remember to hit the like button and subscribe if you haven't already. And thanks again for watching.